Chicago Bulls series, 2 games. This is the 2020 season.
Welcome to basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time in this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Doing the off days.
Looking at the Pistons, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight.
I'm not even
Definitely
a bounce on the bench, and I get like 3 minutes per game.
And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the
Detroit fans already at a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look. Here's Roten.
So I'll be doing another
So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at the point. Pau Gasol is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Bargnani. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And to make it into the postseason, you need a lot of versatility. Here's a look at the top rebounding shooting guards during the regular season. Third is Jimmy Butler.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Here's Bargnani. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Freak kicks to Roten. From deep three-point range, a rebound by Hazanya. The Pistons have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Clarkson with the ball, and Roten picks him up defensively. Hazanya's shot is off.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Morris comes in for Bargnani. And it's C.J. Miles in for Hazanya. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Bulls.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Freak. The offensive rebound. Butler kicks to Freak. Picked him clean. Outside, Batum. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
And again, Chicago, no good.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Morris, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Freak missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand.
I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he shows the focus there. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Pistons trailing. So for Chicago right now, Freak, he's in at point guard. Pau Gasol is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Roten in at the 2 spot. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. It's Butler that time on the assist by Freak. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
They're doing much better now. I mean, in the first quarter, they converted less than 30% of their field goals. But they've bounced back nicely here.
The pass to Hazanya. Here's Clarkson. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And it's Freak missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. There's the feed to Johnson. Picked by Bargnani. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points now in the game for Stanley Johnson.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Clarkson dishes to Johnson. To the inside. It's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. Gasol kicks to Freak. 3-pointer. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Johnson outside. Bargnani inside. He's against Olynyk. Clarkson. The 3-pointer no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Feeds it to Johnson. Pass to Bargnani. We've got 1:48 left in the first half.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Freak with it. He has 6. That's short off the rim. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Johnson goes in and stolen by Roten. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And that one's good by Butler.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Butler. The coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Freak kicks to Olynyk. He feeds it to Freak. A 3-ball. No good.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
There's a screen. Here's Hazanya. Again, the Pistons score.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
That's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stolen by Clarkson. And the first half comes.
Andrea, you've had to face.
A Welcome back to Game 4 as we get some changes for Chicago.
Looks like it's something in the last
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they're in good position here to run.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Clarkson is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Batum. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's McCarthy in at the four-man position.
Like
that's the group for Detroit right now. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the dish to Freak. Pass to Humphries. Clarkson can't connect. And so Chicago takes it.
Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Joakim. You can see the enthusiasm and passion with which this team is.